When you're just getting started on YouTube, this is the best way to populate a brand new YouTube channel, or at least make sure you are making the most of any guest appearances you've had on webinars or podcasts. So first we want to head over to youtube.com, and in that top search bar, type in your name. And then if you have a clear target audience or a topic that you're always speaking about, and you have a common name, type that in there as well. That way we're making sure we're getting just the results that are pertinent to you. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Katie Braden video, because that's what I'm always talking about. So we see we have quite a few results here. So we can scroll through. So there's a lot of these that I want to make sure to share on my channel. So first I want to make a new playlist. This will show up on my YouTube homepage. We'll walk through how to do that, and it's going to be called guest appearances. So in order to do that, head to your YouTube studio. So for me, I have this picture in the upper right-hand corner. You might have a picture, or if you're just getting started, you don't yet. We're going to click on this and head into view your channel. So this is that homepage I'm talking about. So when we scroll down, we can see I've got a playlist for upcoming live streams, past live streams, how-to and recommendations, and shorts. So I want this guest appearances to show up right here on my YouTube homepage, because this is really good social proof to have. So in order to do that, thankfully YouTube has made it even easier, and right here we can just hit this customize channel button. So once you hit that customize this channel, it's going to take you here to your channel customization. And here we're going to be right in the home tab. And so this is where we can see our layout. But first what we need to do is create this new playlist. So up here in the upper right, again, right next to where that picture is, hit create. This is where you'll often upload a video, but we want to go ahead and add a new playlist. So I'm going to call this guest appearances. That way it's just nice and simple. I don't really need to have a description. I might add it later, but I like to kind of keep it clean. Visibility is going to be public, and then the default order is going to be the date that it was published. So adding videos, this is if you have videos already uploaded to your channel, you can add those, but we're going to be adding videos from other channels. So hit create there. And then before we forget, we're going to make sure to add it to the layout of our homepage. So in this layout section here over to the right, we've got add section. So let's go ahead and add a single playlist. So this is going to be that guest appearances. There aren't any videos in there yet, but we are about to do that. So guest appearances right here. I might move this up right now because I'm still populating the channel. I've got the live streams, but again, I want this social proof up high, which you might want if you are just getting your YouTube channel started as well. I'm doing a whole refresh, starting a whole new YouTube channel. So let's put this there. Now, in order to add videos, we're going to go back to that search feature. So now you want to find the videos that you want to add to that guest playlist. So I'm going to go ahead and do the New Planner podcast. It was the most recent one that I did with my friend Caleb Brown. And now in order to add this to our playlist, we're going to hit these three buttons below the video next to the share button. So these three videos, and then we're going to hit save. So now we want to save it to our guest appearances playlist. So now we can see in the bottom left, it says added to guest appearances. Perfect. So now we want to make sure that works. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh this page. And once we refresh the page, we see we've got the New Planner podcast right here in our guest appearances playlist. Now, we always want to go to our channel homepage, make sure that everything is there. And in order to do that, let's make sure we hit this publish button in the upper right. That way it will publish the changes, adding that playlist with that podcast episode in there. And to easily view your channel, you can hit view channel right here. So now we're on my channel homepage. We want to scroll down. We should see our live streams, past live streams, and here we go, our guest appearances. So as I add more videos in there, it will look like these other playlists with multiple videos in there. If you want to go back, let's add one more just to do a quick review of the process. Now let's go ahead and share the episode where I was honored to be a guest on Tina Powell's In the Sweet podcast. So we're going to go ahead and click on this right here. And then remember these three dots right below the video next to the share. Hit that. We're going to go ahead and save this to our guest appearances. We can see in the bottom left, it was added to our guest appearances. So now if we head back to our channel and double check that that worked, So we're back on the channel. I just hit refresh to make sure that that shows up. Scroll down and yep, there we go. So we can just keep going through this process. It's also a good practice to get into every month or every quarter, just making sure every time you are a guest on something, searching YouTube, adding it here to your guest appearances. I hope that was helpful. If you'd like more tips like this, make sure to like and subscribe.